This is Shion Costello here on Alloy Day 24 at Experimental Sound Studio in Chicago. I am planning to prepare the piano here for the John Cage Sonatas and Interludes for prepared piano setup. My trusty setup here with all the screws and pencil grips and rubber pieces and bolts and whatever else, nuts. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. We'll be trying to prepare it as quickly as I can and make it sound good with spending as little time as possible on that so I can practice. I'll be working on pieces that I'll be playing in a live concert on April 27th at Constellation in Chicago. And the pieces I'll be focusing on are works written in the past, I guess, 7 or 8 years now for the same John Cage prepared piano setup. And I'll be focusing specifically on works by Kevin Laskey, Jeffrey Weeter, and Robert Reinhart, along with other works that are on the same concert, which include the John Cage Sonatas and Interludes. So I'll be digging into this music written by some really great composers from all over the country, and yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of discoveries I'll have as I dig into these pieces as a pianist and as someone who's into preparing pianos too. All right, here's just the full John Cage prepared piano setup for the 1948 Sonatas and Interludes for prepared piano. concludes day 24 of the Alloy project. Here I am with the 3 pieces I focused on, one by Kevin Laskey, one by Robert Reinhart, and one by Jeffrey Weeter. And they're all very interesting in their own way. They all have actually, one striking similarity is that they're all dealing with rhythm in a special way. A lot of interesting groupings, a lot of different tuplets, so like putting things into groups of 5 or 7s or 3s over 4s. A lot of rhythmic play going on with just pacing and where the pulse might land, where the pulse should land but then doesn't, so playing with your expectations in terms of rhythm. They all have totally different styles in terms of what it's exploring, in terms of the notes, in terms of the pitches. There's a lot of like interesting motives that kind of develop and then become really important, like this pensive theme becomes important in Kevin Laskey's piece. And then Robert Reinhardt's piece uses a lot of small groupings that morph slowly over time, changing 1 or 2 notes at a time or a few more, but just very subtle changes, so that the groups of notes kind of become just quick presentations of material. And then finally for Jeffrey Weeter's piece, there's a lot of sort of like structural elements in terms of the rhythm and the use of the pitches. So a lot of repetition, but with so much variety in where the beats are expected or unexpected, and playing with your expectations that way while still having a really very, very strong pulse that's driving the music forward. So this was great. I really had fun working on these 3 new works, as well as some other pieces I'll be playing on April 27th at Constellation in Chicago. And just to peek under the hood, there's the prepared piano setup for all of these works. It's the John Cage Sonatas and Interludes for prepared piano 1948 setup. Have a great night, and hope to see you at the concert if you live in Chicago or in the Midwest. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.